Let me get Mochi in the camera. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you watched last week's video, you can see that I'm wearing the same shirt as last week's video because I'm filming this on the same day. I have a bad habit of not vlogging while I lift or even like right before or after I lift. So I used to just make an update of it, which is basically not a vlog, so I'm trying to fix that. So anyway, it is Thursday, September 2nd, and yes, I did make that video a week after my lifts, but for this week, I'm trying to not do that. So anyway, let me get Mochi in the camera. I did my day 1 and my day 2 workouts and have not done my day 3 and my day 4 workout, so that is improvement. I'm just gonna go over those lifts first, and as I said in my video last week, my day 1 and my day 2 are more hypertrophy days, and also my body weight is still not all the way up. I lost 4 pounds or so last week accidentally. I'm like still at 129-ish, 130, so hopefully I can get this up pretty quick because my session tomorrow is going to depend on that, because you lose strength when you lose weight. Anyway, on day 1 I did some 225 squats for 5, and that ended up being RP8 because the belt setting that I always use is way too loose, so it felt like I was just not wearing a belt, which is not good because I can't brace against it. But also at the same time, if I go one belt loop tighter, I literally can't breathe in it. Like I can't breathe and take in air to brace, so I can't do that because that's painful. And then I did a bench single at RP 6.5. I did 153, and this is the same weight as I did last week because I knew 155 would be too heavy, and also I'm not up body weight yet. So that was my day 1, and then on my day 2 I did some deadlifts. I did 245 triples, and these felt hard, like they felt heavy and felt unnatural for some reason, but they still moved pretty well. And also my belt was really loose that day too. So yeah, that is my day 1 and day 2 workouts. I have not done my day 3 and my day 4 workouts yet. Mochi, you're ruining my hair. It's okay. Oh, so nice. Doesn't bite. According to my progression, I'm supposed to add 5 pounds for my squat. So I'm supposed to do a 275 single tomorrow. And then for deadlifts on Sunday, I'm supposed to do 280 singles, which I'm not that scared about deadlifts, but squats I'm a little on because my body weight is low. Also, I'm supposed to do 160 bench singles. So I'm gonna rest up today and tomorrow. Also, my abductors were really sore from I don't know what, so that kind of hindered my lifts. I will try my best, and remember to vlog my day 3, which is tomorrow, and my day 4, because sometimes like I think of stuff on the spot and then I don't remember them after a few days, which is not good, and then I can't put them in the video because I don't remember. I will try my best to vlog. Mochi, that's your tummy. Hey guys, it's Sunday today and I'm about to go do my deadlift session. So I didn't record on Friday when I did my squat session because I was gonna record when I was in my garage doing the latter half of my workout, but I had to have my fan on because it was kind of hot outside and I didn't want to turn on the fan, but I didn't want the audio to be super bad, so that's why I didn't record. But anyway, I'm just gonna go over the lifts from that day. I hit some really good numbers. I was still around 129 body weight. I'm still around 129. It's like really hard for me to gain weight. I lost like 4 pounds in 2 days, but it's been 2 weeks and I still can't gain it back. But anyway, for squats, this is my last warm up before my top single, 265. And this is my 275 top single, which I'm really happy about. Depth was kind of sketchy, but I think it was there. I'm not 100% sure. I would say this moved around RP 9-ish. And this is 5 pounds greater than what I hit last week, which was 270. And then after that, I did some back offs at 240 for 2. And then so I did my squats at the gym because I don't have like safeties at home in case if I fail to weight. And then so I went home. I actually ate dinner and took a break between my squat and my bench. So I did my squats in the afternoon and did my bench and other stuff in the evening. So for bench, I had top singles at 160 and this is a 153 warm up. And here's my first 160 single. And here's my second 160 single. Since I took a break between my squats and my bench, I felt like I couldn't arch as much, and I was like noticeably having the bar travel more distance, which is bad because then more range of motion equals I'm weaker, especially since the bottom is the weakest part. So even with the greater range of motion, I could still get up 160, which is really nice. And then I did 143 doubles for back offs. And yeah, so that's squat and bench. 275 is 11-ish pounds under my max, and 160 is 5 pounds under my bench max. So really all close to max numbers, but they still all moved really well. I feel like fatigue is a little bit high, and I'm also a little bit weak from losing weight. But yeah, everything's still moving well. So anyway, I'm about to go do deadlifts. I have 280 for my top single, and then have some back offs. And yeah. So my last warm-up before my 280 single was 265, and 265 moved well, but the bar was slipping out of my hands because this bar didn't have good knurling on it. And after that, I was like, okay, there's no way that I can get 280 up smoothly with this bar, so I have to go find a new bar. So I spent 5 minutes unloading my 265 and loading 280 on another bar that had better knurling. And also when I take off the plates for deadlifts, I use a small 5-pound plate and roll the inner plate onto it so I can easily pull out the outer plate. And I do the same thing when I put on plates too. That was just a workout in itself, like taking off the plates and changing the bars and that kind of stuff. After that mini workout, I did 280 singles. So this is my first 280 single. And this is my second 280 single. And then after that, I did some 245 triples. And so what I did for my deadlifts and my squat session was I folded up my shirt underneath my belt so there's more fabric between the belt and me, so I can use the looser belt loop but still be able to brace in it, because the problem I had was I couldn't brace against the looser belt loop because it was too loose, but the tighter one is too tight. So by folding up my shirt in between my belt and me, I made the looser belt loop the perfect size basically. And the second 280 deadlift felt much harder than my first one, probably because of fatigue, and also I injured my hip on that rep. I will talk about what exactly the injury was and how I'm going to prevent it and fix it in next week's video. But yeah, that rep did cause some pain in my right hip. So my top squat, my top bench, and my top deadlift added together is 715. So I hit at 715 total, which is really good at 129-ish body weight. And yeah, so those are my top lifts from week 3 of my peaking block. It's actually passed a few days after that. Week 4 didn't exactly go as planned, but you guys have to wait till that video and I'll talk about all of that. Also, I've noticed a few things since I've been going heavier on squat, bench, and deadlift, that some of my form is not very good. It's easy to maintain good form with lighter weights and lighter RPEs and that kind of stuff, and it's reasonable to see form breakdown towards heavier weights. Of course, your form is going to break down because some parts of your body are stronger than others, and even though form breakdown isn't the best, unless the form is really bad, usually you don't get injuries. And also, because I've been lifting for so long, I know how to control the weight. I know whether or not I should either just drop the weight, like let it go, or push through it. I know where the line is between an injury and just having the rep look bad but still getting it. But the good thing about hitting these high numbers and all of that is that through these I can know where my weaknesses are. If you keep on doing light weights and having perfect form because the weight is so light. You don't know where your weaknesses are. I know where my problems are. There are a few problems with my squat and my deadlift. I'll talk about those exactly in next week's video. But yeah, this is week 3, my peaking block, 715 total. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video if you did, comment down below anything else you want me to make, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss another one of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.